I still remember as people trickled into my living room one by one. The day had finally come. I was going to open my mission call and find out where I would be going. As I read line by line, I finally got to the place where it would tell me I would be going to. As I read aloud, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania mission, my first thought was, Pennsylvania? I have never thought of Pennsylvania in my whole life, and I know nothing about it. As I got out there, I quickly realized that Pennsylvania has a lot to offer. Pennsylvania's nickname is the Keystone State. There's two primary reasons for this. The first is because geographically, it was the middle of the original 13 colonies. And second, it was a key part in the social and political development of the United States. How did it come to be? I remember hearing out in Pennsylvania that William Penn was the founder, but I didn't know how he got the land. So William Penn was from England, and he lived there under the King Charles II, who was really good friends with William Penn's father, whose name also happens to be William Penn. But they called him Sir William Penn because he was a famous naval officer. And King Charles II ended up being in great debt to William Penn's father. And so at the time of his father's death, he ended up gifting this big portion of land that he owned to William Penn. This land happened to be in the Americas. Immediately, in 1682, William Penn sailed to the Americas and to what is now Pennsylvania and Delaware. How it got its name is William Penn wanted to call it Sylvania, which means woods. But King Charles II wanted to be named in honor of his friend Sir William Penn, and so he wanted to be called Pennsylvania. So that's how it got its name. As William Penn arrived, he created this safe space for the Quakers. William Penn himself was a Quaker, and at that time there weren't many safe places for them, and he helped create this atmosphere for them. Little did he know how big this state would become and how important it would become in the United States. In 1774, the first conventional Congress was held where they started drafting the Declaration of Independence, and in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed. And a couple years later, in 1782, and actually in 1787, the Constitution was signed there as well. Two major documents in the development of the United States. I don't think at the time William Penn knew what historical landmark Pennsylvania would become. And I was able to learn this. Today, Pennsylvania is the 6th out of 50 most populous states in America, with 12,733,801 people. So as you can see, Pennsylvania really is the Keystone State. Not only geographically, but socially and politically, especially in the development of the United States and what it has become today.